You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
All right, Black and White Sports supporters, let's talk about the WNBA, more specifically one of Caitlin Clark's biggest rivals, I guess you would call it, or at least somebody that certainly went after Caitlin Clark in a vicious manner, and I'm going to talk about Chennedy Carter of the Chicago Sky. Now, look, if you don't know who I'm talking about, hey, I can't fault you for that. I can't blame you for that. We are talking about the WNBA here. But this is her claim to fame at this point, which is this ugly situation during a Chicago Sky game about 8 weeks ago, where you're going to see her viciously run up and slam Caitlin Clark to the ground, if you want to call it a forearm shiver or whatever you want to call it. And she, of course, would also call her a bitch before hitting her with this forearm shiver right there. It was the shot heard around the world, and this became a massive story for about, probably a full week, at least on this channel. It was a lot of the talk. There she is, of course, calling her a female dog. Way to go. A lot of class there from Chennedy Carter. Well, yesterday I did a video where we talked about the fact that ESPN had put Caitlin Clark down at 15. Number 15 on their top 25 WNBA players, of which case a lot of us were just throwing our hands up. I mean, Caitlin Clark is literally tied for second on the betting markets right now, for second in the MVP race. Not the Rookie of the Year race, MVP. All right, well, we got the Brainiac here, Chennedy Carter, losing her mind over that and throwing shade at her teammate, who she's supposed to just adore, Angel Reese. So let's get to this right here, and we'll check it out. And if she can learn some grammar and some spelling, that would be great too. Wow, she played in college. It's hard to believe at this point. Chicago Sky star Chennedy Carter has slammed her ESPN ranking as the 24th best WNBA player entering the second half of the league season. ESPN only ranked 25 of the 144 players in the WNBA, actually placing Carter into the top 20% of the league's players. Yet, being recognized as second to last sent Carter into a social media rant. That's right, it did. And let me show you what she says, if I can interpret this, because I'm not sure what kind of language we're trying to talk about here, or what we're trying to say. How I average, spelt wrong, how I average less minutes and my stats top in, is that 3? Top 3 in the league? 3 question marks is right. I need 3 question marks to try to decipher this. I'm literally peeling off IQ points as we talk, folks. How I average less minutes and my stats top in 3 in the league, I guess. But I am at the bottom. This isn't adding up. Adding is misspelled. My God. Adding up the hate be so obvious. Field goal percentage as well. What? I need a thesaurus and a dictionary to understand what's going on here. There are English teachers and spelling teachers that had just had heart attacks and died during this very video. I mean, we have no idea what kind of language she be trying to talk. I don't know. Maybe she needs to call up Dejanay Carrington and try to have her translate. I'm not sure. I know people just lost their minds when I did that. Get over it. I mean, this is ridiculous. I mean, seriously. So, this leads us to some kind of drama going on with Angel Reese and Chennedy Carter. Now, this guy says Chennedy Carter and Angel Reese have unfollowed each other on Instagram. Is there trouble brewing in Chicago right before the restart of the WNBA season? They play in just a few hours, folks. So that same list sparked some comments. This person said, Angel Reese is crazy, bruh. Sky was meant to be battling for 12th, But now looking at the playoff, they look playoff bound. Okay, this guy believes that Angel Reese, I guess, should be higher, or Chicago should be getting more credit. Angel Reese should, because they're in the playoff chase. Well, this guy says Chennedy Carter and the refs are who you should give credit to. My God, she's got me where I can't talk. Seriously. So Chennedy Carter and the refs are who you should give credit to. Hollywood. You see that Hollywood right there? That's Chennedy Carter liking that post. Now, it's not about Angel Reese. It's about her. It's about her throwing shade. Now, Angel Reese is averaging 13.5 and 11.9 rebounds, that is, for the season. Chennedy Carter she's scoring points. I mean, 17.2, 2.9 assists, or 2.7 assists, 2.9 rebounds. And wow, she actually went to a college after that that rant that she went on that a lot of people can't even interpret. So a lot of people are asking the question, if she's liking that post, not giving Angel Reese credit, but giving herself credit, and she's going on this rant, is there real trouble for this Caitlin Clark hater in Chicago? Is there trouble for her and Angel Reese? And a lot of people weighed in on this. And by the way, Chennedy Carter got destroyed. She did. Women's National Butthurt Association. I mean, honestly, seriously. Without Caitlin Clark, no one would have ever known who Chennedy Carter is. She better live in her fantasy and enjoy it. Seriously, would anybody know? I wonder if that wonderful player personality of yours had anything to do with it. Yikes. Your attitude and personality sucks. Take another year off. You won't be missed. She can't speak English. This person says, I think she's the best player on the sky. I will tell you this. I think it's arguable. I think it's arguable. Who is the most valuable player on that team? Is it Angel Reese or is it Chennedy Carter? And I'm certainly no Chennedy Carter fan. I mean, honestly. Yeah, Kelsey Mitchell, Indiana, should be top 20. Seriously, this is crazy. 4 years of college. Go to class much? Question mark. Texas A&M should be ashamed of themselves. I know it. I can't believe she didn't say ain't instead of isn't. This person said, oh, boo-hoo, cries the river. The only obvious is the need for English classes. Oh, man. Fans aren't flocking in droves to see Chennedy Carter. Look, I've seen the attendance and the ratings. There's nobody flocking to the Chicago Sky, period. Tell me what you guys think, black and white sports supporters. Does Chennedy Carter have a beef? Should she be higher on the list? Do you not care how high she is or how low she is? Do you even know who she is? Without Caitlin Clark, would you know who she is? Is she the best player on the Chicago Sky? Question mark. I think that may be the most interesting question to come out of this, is who is better? I think you got an argument there. I do. I mean, honestly. I know one thing. Carter is a scoring machine. As much as I can't stand her as a person and couldn't have picked her out of a lineup, no way, before the season started. I mean, seriously. She might have an argument. Tell me what you think. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.